हमारे साथ we have now Zia Mody, corporate lawyer, founder and senior partner of AZB Partners, member advisory board Swades Foundation. I would like to ask you, ma'am, how strong is Swades as an execution foundation? In addition to ideating, you need people on the ground too.
Absolutely. I think that that's the key question as far as the Swades Foundation is concerned, and the key uniqueness, if you like. Just to give you 1 minute of background introduction, Ronnie and Zarina, when they first were thinking about Swades Foundation, they had come to my house, and Ronnie had just finished selling his stake in Walt Disney, and they were talking about the foundation. And the first question I asked him, but what about funds? And he said, well, we're just going to put in a decent portion of the money that we've just got from Disney into the foundation. And so the first thing that flashed through my mind is this is bound to succeed because they are both so invested in it. And I think the entire landscape, if you like, of what Swades wants to do is really upliftment of rural livelihoods. And the reason I think it works so well, and we hear amazing stories when we have meetings of the advisory board, is exactly that. The entire team is on the ground. The entire team is utilizing every rupee of money so that it is better tracked. The utilization of the money is in full. I don't think they waste anything because they're right there seeing how it's spent. And the sweat that is poured into the entire activity of the team, you can see the results year on year and really what the outcomes are. I am a Baha'i by religion, and so, you know, economic upliftment, the equality of the girl child is religious tenets for us. So Swades really appeals to me, and I think that, you know, they take a lot of the learnings and the mistakes that they have made and re-engineer the model when they go back the next time to the village.
Zia Mody, a question to you, and then, you know, I'd ask Ronnie to sort of come in with his views as well. How much of a benefit is it to have people drawn from local communities volunteering to work at the grassroots level in their own areas? Zia?
I think it makes sense because they know the problems of their people, right? Ultimately, what are you trying to do? To remove pain points in as seamless and unobtrusive a way as possible. Very often when people from the outside come, we all have different notions, we all have different views, and sometimes we just don't get their real day-to-day problems that the rural people face. And for people from that area would get that in a nano, would be able to provide a practical solution, a cost-effective solution, and really blend in with the community.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, I think trust is such an important element when you're doing anything in rural India. You've got to build that trust. And actually, when we started off also, we started with 30, 40 villages, and then we grew to 2,200 villages. But during that period of time, the best way for us to enter new villages was to take colleagues where we had done some work and who can talk more than what we would talk. So really the community talking to the community, like any other peer-to-peer learning we have in our business world, is pretty much how it works. And I think that's the most powerful medium. Trust then becomes something that becomes a very strong pillar.
Trust, familiarity, and collegiality, right, Ronnie? Everything, because
Yep.
you sort of blend in with, you know, their views. You don't talk down to them.
You don't talk down to them.
Which is
Absolutely
the
clear.
key.
Yeah.